Action.
My friend, Zachary Zwillinger, eats people. He falls in love with them, courts them with flowers and balloons, and ultimately consumes them. A giant, modern-day black widow spider, only male and with fewer eyes. His actions are neither intentional nor vindictive. Zachary Zwillinger's taste for his beloved is his one fatal flaw. Zachary Zwillinger doesn't actually eat people, per se, but that's just because he never falls in love with people, per se. Zachary Zwillinger falls in love with things, people, that are kind of like people in the same way that they are kind of like food, like the strawberry shortcake or a green M&M. Kind of like people, but kind of like, well, edible. Sugary, edible. Zachary Zwillinger is addicted to sugar. He's in love with things, people, made of sugar, and it's a growing problem because A, man cannot live without his beloved, and B, man cannot live without his food. B would deprive him of A, and yet both are equally important and equally necessary for a satisfied and sustained life. It's just a constant moral dilemma.
I'm the worst person in the world.
Debatable.
Everything I touch.
You fall in love with the wrong people.
But every time?
Love hurts. Love kills.
It's not love. I don't think it's love. Because if it was, then that would be kind of depressing, wouldn't it?
Potentially.
I wanted to love her for the rest of my life, truly. But at the same time, I kept thinking, God, I hope she's not the one. I hope.
Well, maybe when the one comes, you won't feel like eating her.
But I like a girl because she's so kind and so sweet, and so tasty, and so filled with delicious disaccharides. And I've realized the characteristics I like in a woman, I like in food too.
You know, you don't need to eat them. Sugar is an extra. It's the cap of the pyramid.
But it's there. It's everywhere I go. And it's not just me who's importing 1.3 million tons of sugar.
Yeah, you certainly have a substantial stake in the market.
We're a consumptive society. We consume. That's how we manage to stay economically strong. We spend and we spend and we eat and we eat. Don't you think there's something incredibly normal in all of this?
Falling in love with 120 pounds of sugar and then eating her? Full grown girl.
Sugar is on the food pyramid. Did you say how, sir?
Or Americans eat and drink.
Larry, Americans eat and drink about 5 pounds of sugar a day.
We're talking a full-grown girl here, Zach, not a hamster.
Sugar is on the food pyramid.
Yes, use sparingly.
Oh, I use them. I just use people.
Well, not technically people.
I feel so dirty. I'm so hungry. I gotta eat something.
But how did we get to this point? How did mere addiction become another form of cannibalism? Used to be the gingerbread woman. And when she went under, I figured that was that. He'd learned his lesson. I mean, anacondas only feed twice a year, and they're, you know, significant. Sugar is not an essential nutrient. You can live without it. Zach, unfortunately, is a hopeless romantic and a quick eater. His heart and his stomach mended in less than 2 months. And along came the Sugar Plum Fairy. Yeah, you know he's gonna eat you.
Oh, but he has such perfect teeth.
Yes, teeth made for eating you.
Not me. Not me. Strawberry shortcake she was asking for. With all the cake and strawberries. I'm low carb. 20% sucrose.
Suit yourself. Because he only brushes twice a day.
It's not that I don't love him. I'd consider myself a trustworthy person. But, have you ever seen Gaslight? It's kind of like that. Constantly wondering, is Charles Boyer, or in this case, Zachary, attempting to murder me and in the process making me question my own sanity?
No, dear.
But besides the whole wife murdering thing, I've got all I could ask for. Say something, Zachary. Say something.
Malapropism.
Oh.
Presentation. Social movements in America.
Oh, with such a beautiful mouth.
With one purpose only.
Zachary?
Hmm?
Did you just lick me?
Say something, hon?
Did you just lick my...
You're what, dear?
Never mind. What do you want out of this relationship?
What?
What do you want with me?
I don't want anything. I just want you. Here. With me.
Well, that's good. Zachary,
Yes.
whatever happened to strawberry shortcake? Strawberry shortcake, you said she, disappeared?
Ah, she's gone now.
Yes, dear. But where?
Dwelling on the past, sweet,
Sweet?
dear,
Oh.
darling,
Oh.
pumpkin,
Oh.
sugar pie, peach, tasty.
Tasty?
Say something, darling?
Did you say tasty?
Why would I say tasty?
Well, it just sounded like...
Oh, probably princess or something. Paramour,
Oh.
turtle dove,
Oh, stop it.
sweetheart.
Oh, and to think they warned me about you.
Me?
Well, you know, the whole eating and all.
Eating? What would I be possibly eating?
Absurd, and with such perfect teeth. Dessert?
Yes, dessert. I could fall in love with an apple if it was presented properly.
Yes, I know, natural sugar.
Really? Love is love is love.
You are avoiding the situation.
How so?
It's inevitable.
You can't say that.
You eat the sugar plum fairy, you feel really bad about it, you get a heart broken, just avoid it! 6 billion people out there, trillions of pounds of sugar. You know what's gonna happen.
But isn't that what makes love wonderful?
Funny. I could have sworn that that's what makes love painful.
The unpredictability, the recognition that something horrible and terrible is about to happen. People move on and live life and make mistakes.
Yeah, that's not really unpredictability.
Not that anything horrible or terrible is about to happen, of course.
Of course.
I promise. You should try it sometime.
Eating a girlfriend.
No. Getting one.
And go through that drama?
'Tis better to have loved and lost.
Oh my god, shut up!
I promise I'll do it again.
Yeah, I bet.
Zachary, dessert.
Promise.
Me? I don't understand it. You know, if it looks like a train wreck and talks like a train wreck and tastes like 120 pounds of sugar, well, chances are you shouldn't let yourself fall madly in love with it! It's kind of like Amber Heard. Just wanting to be loved. Only difference is you can't eat Johnny Depp twice!
Zachary? Zachary?
Consummation! What? Wingstop.
Yeah, that's not right.